Electric rails light up the night, zooming fast, sparks so bright. Savy's world, a pixel dream. Colors flow, screen to screen. Power up hearts and stars, riding tracks, sparks flow. She's the master of this channel, controller firm in her hand. Ride the rails through the light, express conductor, take flight. Show your colors, game so sweet, every level can be beat. Glowing worlds at her hands, bright horizons, tech and sound, magic voyage all around. Epic journey, pride and bold, Savy story to be told. Digital heart full of pride, in this world she can't hide. Level up, break through the walls, every move she stands tall. Pixels paint her glowing way, through the night and into day. Level up, break through the walls, every move she stands tall. Pixels paint her glowing way, through the night and into day.
Welcome aboard, everybody. We're gonna have some red alert music on tonight. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope it's been a lovely night for you all. And thank you, Like, if you're still here. I appreciate it. I appreciate the like. And I hope that you've been having a wonderful day. As for everyone else that is here, welcome in! I see that we have people in, it looks like most of the coaches at least. Let me just do a quick refresh on the other place. Okay, yeah, most of the coaches is about accurate. But yeah, tonight, chat, we're gonna be doing some art. It's probably gonna be a short stream. A very short stream. Like, the original plan was to do, one emo. And then if we had time, do some Hollow Knight. Put out the Hollow Knight. But yeah, the original plan was do the emote, and then if we had time, Hollow Knight. But after thinking on it, even if it takes me an hour and a half to do it, I just ended up just deciding on just doing the emote tonight. So it's just gonna be the art stuff tonight. The before we do go into the art stuff though, I do want to say that in regards to Rob Rotor, Choo Choo Tuesdays on, I want to do it all from the dispatch if possible. So I'm looking to get enough people on to do all the work. Because I just want to do the dispatch. I want to try my hand at being dispatched for a stream. Yeah, like not just like a small portion of it, but like the entire stream. But it requires me to get at least 4 of the people. 2 of them to be in the Whittier area, because that is where the interchange and such is. I need 1 that's over in Bryson, because Bryson is getting busy. And I need 1 that's able to go between Bryson and Alarcot. Because we have a lot of stuff that's going from the interchange being dropped off at Bryson. Stuff being brought to Bryson and then being brought down to the interchange. Yeah. So right now our 2 main yards are Bryson and Whittier. And I need 2 people at each one, roughly. That's what I'm estimating. But yeah, I want to try my hand at being a dispatch for the entire stream. So this is the call to rails. Call to rails for the railroaders. But yeah. I also have all the mods installed, finally. They appear to be working together. We have all the piggyback mods in. So we got the Bryson, we got Alarka, we got Andrews and Silva. We also have a rolling stock meant just for it as well. I also added in the 5-piece patch for the Robinson Gap coal mine. We added in the Kirkland one. We added in a patch to make the Kirkland a little bit easier because it is a small community session basically. Like it's not, I'm not doing a mega thing. We also have a patch that basically turns a lot of the industries that require coal into captive coal services. Meaning we got a lot of coal trucks to buy. A lot of troublesome trucks to get. You know, maybe I should do that as an email tonight. Like after the plan one, I could try doing a troublesome truck. How does that sound, chat? Hey, a troublesome truck email. I'm thinking maybe you have like a full 3D thing of it. Maybe not like actual 3D, but like a 3D view, basically. Where we're looking at it from like an angle. An angle and slightly above. I really should try it. I'm actually tempted now. I'm tempted now, actually. That sounds fun. Hey, that sounds like a fun thing to do. I'm gonna do that for sure. So we're gonna do the main emo. And they got that troublesome chip one just came to me. I guess we're gonna try doing some with them too. Anyways, so let's start off our art stuff tonight. Tonight is gonna be the last of the free modes that's gonna be available. This one is for my pal Richter. This is Richter. It's not his actual model, but it's definitely his PNG at least. He also has a V-Word model. Probably 2 of them. Probably 2 of them at least. And he also has a VTuber model. Now, one of our previous days where we were doing Road Runner, you guys may remember that I actually did a collab with him. But yeah, so this emote is gonna be for him. And he wanted this one. I guess he had a bit too many people trying to dine and dash from his little bar. So, how else is it gonna get the money back from everyone, right? So yeah, we're gonna be doing this for Victor tonight. Now, it looks like I already have all the layers done for this, which is good. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the eyes. I'm just gonna recolor the gray portion of the eyes. And do a gray that's closer to the hairs. But yeah, chat, I hope you're all having a lovely night so far. So apparently it has the smudges on my screen that I gotta clean off. Oh, I have a smudge that is like in this spot right here, roughly. Then I have another one like this right here. And I have like, I can see some other ones like over here, for example. Then I'm gonna have to get that cleaned off. I'm not sure when I'll do that exactly. But considering that I'm intending for tonight to be a short stream, maybe I could do a half a stream tonight. Hey Zephyr, welcome in. I hope you're doing alright tonight. Hey Garbanzo! You're alright, that's good to hear. That's from me, I'm mostly alright. I'm mostly alright. Let's see, just only want me that you... Oh, thank you, Garbanzo. You want to stop by for a bit? That's perfectly fine. I appreciate you stopping by. You have a wonderful night as well, alright, Garbanzo? And stay safe out there. The tensions are, I feel like tensions are rising. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because it's even affecting me. But still, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. Yeah, I just want to do the eyes first. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted on giving him a cat eye. Me in the USA? Yes, I am. But 47, something bad happening soon. The crack is showing and something's gonna break. Yeah. I think our both knows exactly what I'm referencing with it. But yeah, like I don't know if this, I don't know if things are gonna be shifting for the better or the worse. It's probably gonna be worse before it gets better. 'Cause that's typically how it goes. Hello, Hanya. What am I doing? I'm doing some art. I'm not the best artist though. But I am using an emote template that's available. That is available and free to use. But yeah, I'm making an emote for my pal Richter. Especially since I want to do these simple little crabby emotes. As a sort of like starting tier. A cheap starting tier that you could get. Hello, Layla. You're on the school bus right now. Okay, so then there's probably a bunch of kids. Honestly, as much as I don't want to do it, I'm just not gonna take the chance. So unfortunately, Cindy, I'm gonna have to like unmute you from the channel and such, cause I don't want kids around on my stuff, unfortunately. So I do want to apologize ahead of time. I don't know like the age, and I don't want to take the risk. So I'm sorry. Yeah, again, I'm sorry. But I just don't want to take the risk. I'm not kid friendly. So I just want to apologize. I'm not kid friendly. I'm not minor friendly. And I just don't want anyone that's under the age of 18 watching my stuff. Like, yeah, I know a lot of what I do is fairly safe for like kids and such to watch. But I just don't want to take the chance. So again, I'm sorry. Perhaps when you guys are like 18 or older, you could come back. But as it is, I'm just not gonna take the chance. So I'm sorry. You respect that, yeah. Like don't get me wrong. I'm happy that people want to watch. But there's been like a ton of stories as it is of content creators getting into like messages with their fans and whatnot. And then it ends up that the fan is like underage. And the content creator could have been like doing like like adult stuff and whatnot. I just don't want to take the chance, even if I'm not going to do it myself. Because the last thing I need is to be involved in something like that. Good to see that their kids are being respectful these days, yeah. But yeah, like, if I was a more family-friendly type of person, then I don't consider myself really family-friendly. Like, yeah, a lot of the stuff I play is family-friendly. Yeah, I'm doing this art just like family-friendly. But I just don't believe that myself, I don't believe that I'm family-friendly. Especially since I use like a lot of profanity at times. I honestly just don't want to have the risk. I just don't want the risk. So like, if there's even a chance that the person might be like a minor, I'm going to remove them from watching. Because I just don't want to take the chance. Again, I don't consider myself family-friendly. I'm definitely not kid-friendly. I may enjoy watching the kids have fun and whatnot. Like, don't get me wrong, that's one of the best things to watch, like you go to a park and such with family or friends. And you see, like, people bring their kids and whatnot. They get to see the kids having fun. It's wonderful to see. But I just don't consider myself as, like, kid-friendly. And I just don't want to risk it. Like, there's been a couple cases now, like, with my stuff, where I found out that, that the person is underage. And I just don't want to take the risk.
Stretch, conductor, stretch.
Hi, Shadow. So, as much as I don't want to do it,
Drink, conductor, drink.
as much as I don't want to do it, I kind of have to.
Head pats for the conductor.
Thank you for the full package, Shadow. But yeah, I just honestly don't want to take the chance. I don't want to be involved with any potential, like, a legal case. Because, especially since I'm an adult, I just don't want to be involved in any potential legal cases. I missed at least one chat. Let me look up. Hello, Layla. I don't know if I said that already. And hello, Hunger. I don't know if I said that already. Let's see, get 10 steeper felt through your history. Let's hope and repeat history when it comes to that, so specifically. Also, you love the art and you definitely commissioned me. Oh, thank you. But yeah, like, as for this art, basically, I'm intending my little emote stuff to be a side moneymaker for me. Just like how streaming is a side moneymaker, I want to also do emotes as well. And, at least with the emotes that I'm capable of doing, I'm gonna plan on selling, like, commissions and such for $3 per emote. And if you want to get a pack of 6, that's 15. So, like, every pack of 5 that you buy is gonna come with a free one. And I'm intending my emotes to be like a starting level type. Just to help you get off the ground, basically. So like a starting tier or a stepping stone. So like you want to save up to get all those fancy emotes that are like $20 per emote. And trust me, most of the emotes I've seen out there are. But you're wanting to save up to get all the emotes that you want from like your favorite artists. But because of how expensive it is, you can't do it. Especially with each emote costing like $20. My idea is you could then come to me, and for $3 per emote, you can at least get a starting amount. And that's what I'm intending to do with mine. Is to just be a starting tier, basically. Until you can get the ones that you want. That's the plan, anyways. Hello, Donzo. But yeah, that's the plan that I have. Okay, let's see you. We're gonna start off by doing his ears first. Wait, he has human ears too? I wanna see if I'm okay with actually being commissioned sometime. You'd love to chat more about it? Well, as it is, I'm only doing emotes as it is. I'm only doing emotes at the moment. I'm not doing like actual like full body commissions. Let's see. I guess I'm just going to leave the ears about that. Oh wait, you can't even see any of the human ears. Okay, well then that's fine then. Heepy cat can play. It's all okay with having an email for your profile pic, but you're yeah. Yeah, when I do open up, there's gonna be a post on both the station Discord, as well as on my Twitter. But right now, this is the last of the free ones that I'm doing. And the reason why I'm doing free ones is I wanted to get a nice little collection of them, like, set up beforehand. So that I could use these as, like, promotional for my Sipple style. Like a portfolio? Yes, exactly. That's exactly why. I wanted to do a couple of free ones first. Like, I could show what I've done so far. Like, let's start with my current wave one. Like, I've done this one. Then, I did a couple other ones like this one. This one. And some of you even follow them too. Some of you already follow them. In fact, here's one of the ones that are in the chat right now. Yeah. yeah, like this is all the ones I've done so far. There's an armor on the front that can prevent you from giving me a mess. Oh, I do appreciate it. But yeah. And then this is the only other one that I've done that I accepted. That's the only other one that's like on the paid side so far. But yeah. Like these are what I've done basically to get my portfolio started. And again, I'm intending on doing it as like a starting tier type of deal. So that you can at least get something to get yourself started. Cause that's the plan anyways. That's the plan. And after I finish Victor's here tonight, I want to well, after the stream, I'm gonna work on getting my my terms of service finalized with it. Okay, now let's work on doing the hair now. Okay, so he has a nice big swath right in front of his face. Right in front of his face. Kinda goes like this. The Victor actually does have some simple hair, it looks like. It does look like it's simple, basically. But I guess that's a good thing for me. Oh, chat, I have a question for you guys. And this goes with what I'm going to be doing after the Simon. Do you guys know what the troublesome chucks are? If you don't know what the troublesome chucks are, they're just a bunch of, like, gondola wagons or rather plank wagons. That's probably more accurate. But they function like gondolas, basically. At least in regards to rolling stock. But a troublesome chuck is usually a coal one. If they're usually coal-filled. Then they're known for being quite troublesome. Okay, next is gonna be as close. But yeah, they're known to be quite troublesome as it is. Because they're always causing, like, some kind of issue. And if they're not causing an issue, then they're just, like... they're just being trolls, effectively. Because they're, like, always messing with, like, the engines of Soda. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Alright, that's the color. But yeah, they're always messing with the engines that are trying to, like, pull them around. Some of them will just put their brakes on randomly sometime. Just to, like, mess with the engine. I just realized this is the shoulder. Yeah, I just realized that's the shoulder. Oh, that's gonna be a bit annoying. Cause I didn't realize that was part of the shoulder. Okay, so that looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a tight little area detail-wise. But honestly, I think at this point, with how long it actually took to do this one, Victor may have had the simplest one out of all. Like, the most complicated bit for Victor's thing here is the bow tie, then the hair. That this may have actually been more simple than I thought it would. Wait, what? Hello, Nina's sister. I don't know if they're trying to get me with something. Because the last time someone tried something like that was similar, I remember exactly what it was. I don't remember the names involved. But one time, many years ago, when I was doing my Eurochuck stream, someone wanted me to give a shout out to a doctor. And because of my ignorance, I thought it was like a doctor that, you know, a doctor that was like at the hospital and whatnot. And then someone else in the chat pointed out that the particular doctor they had me shout out was a Nazi. And I didn't know at the time until it was pointed out to me. So I'm not gonna do stuff like that ever since. So that's why I'm just gonna say, hi Nina's sister. Well, right now there's also another thing involving that particular word as well. And right now, I just don't want to take a risk because on Twitch they may consider it a slur. At least if I say it anyways. Because they're kind of banning people for using it as a slur. Or at least they were, so I'm just not gonna take a chance. I'm just not gonna take a chance. And I am multi-streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. But yeah, so because of that, I'm not gonna do like shoutouts and such like that. All because that one doctor story from many years ago at this point. That when I was still a naive streamer. But yeah, I'll still say hi Nina's sister though. But yeah, so I'm gonna apologize for not actually saying it. As yeah, past things I just don't want to go through it again. But yeah, like it still sticks to me today. Making me think that I was just like a normal doctor. But no, it turns out it was a Nazi Ugh. Yeah, it's not fun. I don't know if there's still any video of that around. At least I don't think there is. But I still remember it though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to agree though that net is awful. Basically being tricked into doing that. I don't think there's gonna be much hair sticking up on the side. At least on his right side anyway. I can see that there is some hair sticking out. But the hair that's still sticking out like in the back there, I don't think that's gonna be seen. Like if there is, it's gonna be on his left side. And I'm just gonna assume that his left side's gonna be a mirror, the right side. At least for the back here anyways. Oh yeah, I thought Richter's thing was gonna be a little bit more complicated. But no, it turns out the most complicated bit is right where his bow tie is. And then because it looks like that the arm is starting like in a different spot than I expected. Yeah, it looks like the arm is starting right here. I kinda had to do like kind of like a bent thing right here. Anyways, Nina, I hope you and your sister have a lovely day though. I hope you're both having a lovely day. Hello, Crocsha Red Kick. You know, I should do the skin next. Edmund did a shading right here. For the mouth. In fact, I'm gonna just shading everywhere that's not the gun. Okay, now I wanna go back to... Now, if Ricker did have a human ear shown... If he did have a human ear shown on the Zemo, he would get what has been described as an earbud. Because everyone that gets an email from me, if there's a human ear or a human-like ear, you get an earbud. Lion earbud. Well, I just can't be bothered to do a detailed ear. And I figured an earbud is a nice simplified version. Oh, I hit the mic and it didn't even transfer. Okay. Oh, my cat's curled up in her cat tree. Okay, now for the more complicated bit right here. Oh, I see why I did that. Okay. There you go, that's closer to it now. Maybe I should have used thinner lines there. No, I'm already committed as it is. I think we're doing a good job so far. Well, is that right there? Well, yes it is. You know, I'm kind of surprised. We have the regular playlist here. Naturally, it's on shuffle. So, I shouldn't be too surprised. But I'm just surprised that how much hasn't played yet. I don't know, that's looking kind of bad. I think I did a terrible job with that shooting. Don't get ashamed there, doesn't make sense to me. Wow, it's actually gonna be somewhat hard to see that nose. Yeah, it's actually be a bit hard to see some of that. Ah. Oh, then. Oh well. Hello, Colonel. I'm mostly alright. I'd be lying if I said there wasn't stuff on my mind. Stuff involving like recent big stores and such. thank you for the check-in, Kono. I hope you've been having a good day so far. It wasn't bad, that's good to hear. Chat, we have not played Railroads Online in a long time. I kinda miss it. Not gonna lie. Do I play Borderlands 4? I would say yes if I had it. If I had it, I would say yes. I do have the other 3 mainline titles, or rather the other 4 mainline titles. The Borderlands 2, 3, the pre-sequel. I have those at least. But then why is your design so damn simple? I thought it would be more complicated. I thought it would be more complicated than this. You didn't manage to complete 3, but you'll be getting 4. I think I beat the main story of 3. Like before the DLC. I believe I beat the main story of 3. However, I don't really remember much of it. I think if anything, I might go into playing a Borderlands games in like I guess the order they came out. Cause like I'm kinda tempted on doing Borderlands without a DLC. Moving on to Borderlands 2 and doing that one's DLC. Then 3 and then that one's DLC. And then eventually get Borderlands 4.
Stretch.
Oh,
Conductor.
hello, Hotel.
Stretch.
Thank you for the full package.
Everyone, it seems we agree the conductor must have a drink.
Yes, a wonderful sweet tea.
Chat, I think some head pats are in order for our conductor.
How you doing, Kota? Jack Daniels and Coke. You know, I don't think I've ever had that. I think I should have at some point. Yeah, at some point I should have. But I must be like feeling really down to even consider doing it though. Why does the eyes in the main canvas look different than the eyes up in the little thing up in the top right? That's so weird. Okay, let me send off this work in progress to Richter. Let's see if there's any changes that you want. Oh, I have messages. Yeah, right now I'm waiting on what Richter says for it. But this is a custom emote I'm making for someone. I'm making this for Richter. Some of you probably know Richter because I have did a collab with him in the past. I don't remember if it was last month or the month before. I think it was last month. But I'm doing some free art at the moment. Just to get just to get a flow going, I guess. Cause I want to do like these starting tier emotes as like as a side thing. Yeah. So like I'm kind of intending for like my emotes to be a starting level or a stepping stone type of tier. Yeah. So consider out. I just set my elbow on the desk. Little. So I'm right next to the funny bone too. Gorm. God damn. But anyways, so I'm kind of wanting my emotes to be a starting level or a stepping stone type of tier. Because normally emotes like this, like on average from what I've seen, they're like $20 each. And getting emotes can get quite expensive. So I figured because I have like a very starting level skill basically, maybe I could do a starting level tier where until the person could afford the artist that they want to have do their emotes, they could come to me just to get started. So like get some basic level ones to basically hold them over until they can get the ones that they want. You know, a starting level or stepping stone type of deal. And because of that, I'm actually going to be charging pretty cheaply too. I figured $3 per emote once I'm ready to accept it. You don't think you'll ever do emotes? Well, you'll never do if you don't try. How you doing, Bretarian? But yeah, so like I'm kind of intending to do it as a stepping stone or a starting level type of deal. So people could come to me, get a couple emotes to start them off. And then once they're like further along, they can get the emotes that they want from their preferred artist. Just, again, I'm just intending this as like a starting or stepping stone type of deal. Oh, my cat looks so cute curled up in her little cat house. Just nosing. Anyways, let me just see if I could finalize this. Okay, he looks like he's fine with it. Let me grab my watermark. Gonna put it right there on his head. They wouldn't take this out. Actually, no. Let me move that watermark over here. So the person behind making this one with, or making this one for, rather. There. But yeah, this is for Victor. And he said that it's good as it is. So I'm gonna get the finalized stuff done. And because we finished this in less time than I expected, I'm gonna try my hand at doing some custom ones now. Okay, so I just sent him the thing. We're not gonna try... We're gonna try some other things as well. You gonna keep an eye on the Discord for when I stream? Okay. For when I stream Rabbits Online, yeah. But yeah, it's been a while since I've played it. As of late, it's just been like giving me issues, like performance-wise, so... I think it's because of it being on, which Unreal Engine did they say they were on? Were they on 5 now? But like... I just can't handle playing the game in its current state. Like, it's way too unoptimized. Like, just... there's no reason for it to be using so much VRAM. Are Unreal ones better than real ones? Oh, that depends. I don't think Unreal Engine knows how to run a car, though. It doesn't have that kind of horsepower. But yeah, I think because... well, I think because it is on 5, I think? Or was it on 4? I think it's on 5. But because of it being on one of the more recent Unreal Engines. And the fact that it's just not... the fact that it's just not really optimized. I saw a post on Twitter that actually made a lot of sense involving Unreal Engine 5. Like, a lot of these development companies, a lot of these game devs, they design it for top-tier systems in mind first. Meaning mid-tier and low-tier are just an afterthought. It's just an afterthought. And it's kind of sad. And it's really sad when someone that has like almost top of the line can't even play the game on high. Like, if I didn't do VTubing or streaming for that matter, I'd be able to play Rabbits Online without too much of an issue on the highest setting. But the game just requires way too much VRAM for my sub. So until I could get like a second computer to act as a streaming computer, I just can't really do it. I'd doubt to, but I just can't. And we're kind of getting to the point where even Railroader is causing stuff. But then again, with Railroader, it's mainly because of the amount of stuff that like enemies spawn. That's mainly what it is. So on Railroader, it just happens whenever stuff spawns in, basically. However, Railroader is not on Unreal. It's on Unity, I think. I think it's on Unity. No, it is, because you gotta use Unity Mod Manager for a good, like, half the mods. Can I run things on my phone and mirror the phone to my desktop? My phone doesn't support that, unfortunately. Like, I have nothing to be able to connect my phone to the computer for that. I have an Android. And while I can use it as a webcam with a app called Joycam, VTube Studio is still very much on the computer. And I don't think I have the ability to even use it on the phone. What about the train thing? Can I run it on the phone? Oh, which train thing? Talking about my background? Or the game? I do, but... I don't think I can. Like, my phone's not an iPhone. Like, the only reason why the train thing's on the computer itself is because it's being used through OBS. I have it being done through OBS. But yeah, at this point, I just want to get like a second PC, just to have it do the VTube Studio, my voice changer, just to have it do those. So VTube Studio, the voice changer, the streaming stuff itself, and then have it capture the main computer that I'm using right now through like a capture card. Like, I kind of have an idea of how I can do it. Like, I have an idea of how I can do it. Like, I could use a capture card for the video. And then one thing I could do is, I could have from the main computer, the audio out. Go into a mic in. And maybe that's the best I could probably do it. Oh, I just made it smaller. Anyway, so registering is done. Now, I had this nice silly idea. I had a nice silly idea. A nice silly idea earlier. And that idea was to try to do some troublesome truck. From like an angle. You know, it'd be nice if I had it on a color that could be seen. So chat, which troublesome chat should we do this with? Tea? Yeah, tea. I have a code to get some tea. At the Jadam's Treasure, you can save 10% on your order by using code Conductor Savy. You should actually try some of the teas from there. Oh, it's tea. It's definitely tea. Okay, so let's see here. I want to try doing the troublesome trout. You know, I want to change that little advert a little bit. I want to change that advert to save 10% on your water to tea conversion kits. Because technically, when you think about it, that's what broom tea is. Yes, they're converting water into flavored water. Sometimes with caffeine. So I think I actually have one of those. I think I had one of those at one point. Okay, so let's see. I have a couple on the side over here that I could use as a reference. Can I please receive the image? Thank you. Now, what's another one that we could use as a reference? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. They ain't letting me see it. Okay, so maybe not that image then. Where's one that has that other look like then? Okay, then when the head you guys choose between the two. Well, my phone's loud. How is there like no images on this thing? Like, let me just go to here then. Come on, I just saw an image out there. Duh. Okay, this will probably work. Use Microsoft Clipart for all your image needs. Okay, so chat, we have a choice here. Which one should I attempt? Which version of Troublesome Chuck should I attempt? The one that has like a proper face on it? Or the one that has just like stickers on it? You know, this is actually the first time I'm actually noticing the little mouth on it. There's an actual little mouth. That's like right here. I think I'll try these over here. Cause there's like plenty more for that one. Okay, so chat. What shape should the face be? Square or rectangle? Because they have troublesome checks in both shapes. It seems most of them are square. But there's a fair amount that have a rectangular one. Really, no mercy, huh? Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna try this. We're gonna have it go in like that sort of angle. But with us being able to see a little bit inside. I guess we're making a 5-click one. So then, I guess that would mean this would have to be one of the, rectangular faces then. Okay, let's merge this one down. you know what? This just kind of told me. I think I have one of these lines. Specifically this one right here. At the wrong angle. In fact, I think I have a lot of these at the wrong angle. Hey Eugene, how you doing? Oh, you doing good? That's good to see. I'm doing mostly alright. Give me a moment, Jeff. Alright, chat, sorry about that. Roommate needed help getting their webcam turned on with the WhatsApp. But for whatever reason, their laptop doesn't want to turn it on. Anyways, I'm gonna make sure I didn't accidentally raise the volume. No, it looks like it's kept still, okay. Oh. What am I ordering? Right now, I'm kinda doing a troublesome job. I was doing a emote earlier, but since I finished that faster than I expected, I decided to try my hand at doing a troublesome chat. Then this one I'm doing completely by hand. But yeah, if I do good, I can maybe even turn it into an emote. I'm confused that my cat came back in the room. Okay, so I have that done. But yeah, so we're doing some troublesome checks. We're doing one of these things. I also have a couple on the page next to me to use as a reference for you. Hello, Gamer Warden. Look at him. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. That could be better. But I'm doing alright. Welcome aboard! Oh, thank you for the follow on Twitch, Gamer Warden. I appreciate it. I guess I'm doing kind of a concerned look here. Hey, we're gonna see the size of this. Oh, it doesn't even tell me where. Gotta love the suicidal humor in him too. Yeah. Let's see, what kind of face expression should I give this? Like in regards to the mouth. Should I give it like a little smirk? Should I give it like a little smirk? I'm thinking maybe something like this. Something like that, maybe. You know, it's like a, oh, really? Okay, that's not looking bad. You know, I really do want to do something like this. You think about it, do we ever see him just smile? Outside of the 3D one? Oh my god, there's actually one that's very close to what I'm trying to do. But yeah, outside of the 3D ones, I don't know. But yeah, at least in regards to the model series, I don't think there's any that are just like a normal smile. It might be restricted to the 3D in the cartoon. But there's a, it looked like there's a model one that's very close to what I'm trying to do. Like a said smugly? Yeah, basically. Oh, I think that's a little bit too dark. I don't know, I feel like I could be brighter. There we go, I think that's closer. Now, there is a bunch of other details that I see as well that I am gonna add. But the details are on the frame itself. I'm gonna assume that on the inside, or it supports that the rivets go onto, that are like going across. But yeah, let me show the image that has the face. I'm trying to do it here, right here. So this is the face I'm trying to do right here. I could probably raise this up a line. I think I'll do just that. In fact, I think that's even clearer. Something like that, yeah. Oh yeah, that's already starting to take shape now. In fact, I think I could even, just fill in the eyes here. So I'm gonna have to find a way to have those extended cheeks, basically. I need to find a way to somehow have that. So it's like, I need to find a way to get this to look like it's coming out some. Oh, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know what colors I'm gonna do for the planks yet. Although I guess if I am doing a simplified style, though, this product could be good enough, kind of. Although maybe I could do it like this, kind of. I think I see what you're saying. So something like this then. But of course, blurred into each other, right? And kind of like okay, maybe not like that. But like that kind of. I think that's what you're trying to say, right? Light inner way? So dark out, light in? So kind of like that then, right? I don't know, my art skill sucks. Maybe something like that? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do. Because I'm just gonna put the solid card down first. I'm gonna put the solid card down first. Then let's protrude out and catch the light, matching the color of the face when under the lower lip casts a shadow. Oh, okay, I think I see what you're talking about down there. Okay, so something like that then. Okay, this is looking kind of weird to me. You're doing good, that's good. I'm alright. Okay, this one looks like it's turning out a bit better. Yeah, my understanding is cursed. I think I might just stick with the more simple version I was going with. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the more simple version. That's a bit thick. You know what, if I use this as an emo? Okay. If they will look more like, a cover emo, kind of. But yeah, I never said that I was a good artist. I've always called my art skill crap. help? I thought I had colored that in. Where's my phone making sounds? Oh, that's a sad notification. You know, from an emote point of view, I think this actually looks a bit better. Like, up close, it doesn't look that good. But if you look at the spot that's above my head, you know, like up here, like right where the red box is, it actually looks pretty decent. That actually looks pretty decent up there. Maybe I should try to go for something like that then. But yeah, that actually looks pretty decent up there. Some of you guys might need to full screen it. But I think that looks decent up there. In fact, if I zoom out, it'll be easier to see on the bigger view. But yeah, I think that looks decent like that. With that nose? So I'm thinking I should probably try the same thing but with the cheeks. Okay, why does this not want to... Oh, that's why. They were simple like from books. Was it? Oh, I'm curious now. My fan. It keeps triggering my mic. Oh. Oh, I see, okay. So a line to outline it. And then just a shading line like around it. And then on probably the more notable ones. I think I see it. Oh. Hey, Vlad. I've been okay. I've been mostly okay. It's been a while since I saw you here. Been busy playing a lot of Dune. I heard that the new Dune game was like a survival type of game. You still lurk and leave likes when you see? Oh, thank you. my god, I just made a sound. I just made an unintended sound. I literally did a meow. Okay, how does this look? I think that looks better then. Tried to hug again, you're in damn. It was something like a it was something like a when I had the fan on me, I'd make an interesting sound. But yeah, I think this works out like this actually. How funny that I had them in my chats. I don't know if that is funny or not. Unless you're asking how I have that. If you ask me how I have it, I found a program that's able to hold multiple stream chats together. Look at chat, how is this looking now? I think that's actually looking better. I think that's looking much better than what I was aiming for. But it is time again. But yeah, I think this is actually looking better. Until I did that. But that's fine. Yeah, I think that's looking a lot better like that. Okay, let's see. What should I put in the load? I guess we could do coal. Let's see. Uh, oh my god, phone, shut up. Okay, so I'm going to start coloring in the let's see, does this color work then? Would that work as a color? Yeah. Maybe it feels like a more tan color. I don't know. Go with the classic. I have a feeling that might just be better in general. Oh, that's what you're talking about. God was commander of the Transylvanian army, and Temujin was the same for Mongolia. They fought a few skirmishes with each other, or so you heard. But the countries never tended to keep organized in English. I see, okay. You know what, that is kind of interesting. yeah, that's kind of interesting, actually. Okay, that has to be a darker shade. And that probably even darker. Now, one thing I had to do, I had to make it thicker at the top. Also, Vlad, if you're still here, would you be... If you had to recommend a game, would you recommend a new game? Like if you were asked to recommend it, would it be a game that you would recommend? got to like for me. Oh, thank you, Mike. I thought you did that earlier. But still, thank you again. You may have. Hey, no worries. Thank you for dropping in, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so from what I can understand, I may have done part of the body of the scene wrong. Because I'm looking at the other pictures from the railway series of the various trucks. I might be able to actually work with it though. Yeah, I might be able to work with that still. The horseman got him. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this on hold for now. Because I'm looking at the time, it's almost 9 o'clock. The original plan, as I said at the start, was to do the one emote. Or rather, the one emote and then Hollow Knight. But I decided to just do the art. And since it's now almost 9 o'clock, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Maybe I could find a new trick to do this and maybe even clean this up a little bit better. But I think what I'm gonna do, for now, the troublesome checks will be on hold. But I definitely need to, I definitely need to practice with making boxes and such. Well, I'm not worried about delivery. I was trying to look more at the frame itself. Yeah, I was trying to look more at the frame itself. You know, for where all the where all the bits are for the support and such to help keep them together. That is what I was looking at. Delivery I wasn't really worried with. It's just more of the how the structure is. That's what I was looking at. But yeah, I think maybe one of the things I could do. Well, let me see if this would work. If I was to do a rectangle. Okay, that's not exactly the transformation I expected. Not exactly the rotation I'm expecting. Would it be skew? Perspective? No, I don't think it's doing what I thought it would. It would have to be distort then, wouldn't it? Wait. What? Oh my god, that's how. I can do it like that. Yeah, I could do it like that. Yeah. I think what I should do then.
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand invincible.
I might be doing it
Soon we will stand.
a
Soon
bit weird.
stand invincible. If you fail, do not return.
No prisoners, no survivors.
If you fail, do not return.
I am the future.
Think about this. I'm trying to do this. So late. Okay, I'll just do weird things now. Well, I think I have an idea of how I'll do it. I have an idea of how I'll do it. I'm just gonna take a shape tool. And then I'm going to, like, morph it. To fit what I need. That's the idea that I'm gonna try to go for. So I'm probably gonna start this from scratch. Like I'll probably start this again from scratch. But with like more knowledge basically. In the meantime though, at least I could share this. I could share this at least. Now I'm just gonna share with the station Discord, but still. But yeah, anyways, as I said, I'm gonna be calling it at night. It's basically 9 o'clock now. I got distracted with that, with the shape tool there. But I think I'm gonna do that in the future. I'm just gonna say this as well. But yes, it's 9 o'clock now, basically. And it was, yeah, I'll see you all. I want to say tomorrow. I want to say tomorrow. But I'm not sure yet. It's either gonna be tomorrow or Sunday. It'll be either tomorrow or Sunday. And the game that we'll be doing all night. Because I want to play that some more. Yeah, I want to play some Hollow Knight some more. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for coming by. I do know that we've had people in every coach. Because the kid coach has been pretty silent, and that must be because there's someone watching there. And the spam bots there seem to only come in when there's no one there. So whoever is in the kid coach, I appreciate you. You help keep the spam bots out. And for the rest of the coaches that have been active, which would be the Rumble, the YouTube, and the Twitch, I appreciate you all being there as well. Because I've seen those numbers fluctuating, and I appreciate you guys. Anyways, I'm Savy. I'm the conductor of this express. Thank you all for riding with us, and have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody.
Electric rails light up the night, zooming fast, sparks so bright. Savy's world, a pixel dream. Colors flow, screen to screen. Power up hearts and stars, riding tracks, sparks flow. She's the master of this channel, controller fun in her hand. Ride the rails through the light, express conductor, take flight. Show your colors, game so sweet, every level can be beat. Glowing worlds at her hands, bright horizons, tech and sound, magic voyage all around. Epic journey, bright and bold, Savy's story to be told. Digital heart full of pride, in this world she can't hide. Level up, break through the walls, every move she stands tall. Pixels paint her glowing way, through the night and into day. Level up, break through the walls, every move she stands tall. Pixels paint her glowing way,